Good morning. This is Luke Thomas Holmquist here at the Earthquake Forecast Center, quakeprediction.com. It's 10:51 in the morning on Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. Wednesday, 2024, August 14th, 10:51 in the morning. This earthquake forecast model is working extremely well. Let's take a look at what's been happening over the past few weeks. First of all, back on July 29th, we had this forecast model had a very high risk right there in San Bernardino County, and a 4.9, and some other aftershocks occurred. 4.9 occurred right in that bullseye in San Bernardino. Then our forecast model said another strong earthquake was likely on the 6th of August in San Bernardino County. However, it hit in Kern County, which is right, it borders on San Bernardino County, just to the west of San Bernardino County. That's so difficult to say. But anyways, it was a 5.7 originally posted by the computers, and then the human beings changed it to 5.2. All right, so that one worked extremely well. We said it was going to be on August 6th in San Bernardino County, and, and it hit in Kern County. Anyways, then we said another strong earthquake was coming as we had this strong peak and risk, and here's the peak and risk right there. And we were very lucky not to get something stronger on that peak, but we did get a 4.7 and then posted it, and then the humans changed to 4.6. And then I think they changed it again to 4.4, but it was originally posted at 4.7. So verifying this peak and risk right here. Now this smaller peak, and you can't be fooled by the peak and risk because it's not always, it doesn't always portray how big the quake will be, because it's kind of like a match. You only need one match to start something. And that's what this is a trigger right here on the 16th. And we'll get to that in a second. Then on last night, a 4.1 hit right up here on the 13th of August, right here in just northwest of Las Vegas. And you can see, boom, it hit right in this 95% risk area there, exactly in the 95% risk area, the highest risk on the whole map, and that is where the 4.1 occurred. So this forecast model is working really well, and let's just take a look at what's coming up here in the very near future. So that was last night, that 4.1 hit in there. Now today, there's an elevated risk in the San Francisco Bay, 85% risk there in the northern San Francisco Bay, 80% in the San Francisco Bay, and then 95% out here in southeastern California, western Arizona. Something significant could happen in that area. And then on the 14th into the 15th, very high risk near the Salton Sea and western Arizona again, far southern California from southeast San Bernardino County to Riverside County, Imperial and San Diego counties. Very high risk from the 14th into the 15th. And then on the 15th to the 16th, you can see it's a little bit less risk on the 15th to the 16th, 90% risk down near the Salton Sea and San Diego and Riverside counties, and pretty high elevated risk in the San Francisco Bay, 80% on the 15th to the 16th. But here's the concerning part right here. On August 16th to the 17th, a very strong earthquake is likely to occur. And it may end up just being a 4.4, 4.5, but there's the risk potential right here down in San Diego County, Riverside, Orange County, Imperial County, and the southern portion of San Bernardino County for a very strong quake. So be prepared for that. On the 16th to the 17th, we'll be making a video on that as well. But the 16th to the 17th, which is coming up in a couple days, on Friday into Saturday, look for a strong earthquake down in Southern California, most likely right in San Diego County. It could hit in Los Angeles County, but most likely to hit down in San Diego County, right down here near San Diego, or western Riverside County, or Orange County, or Imperial County. So warn your friends and family. This forecast model is working extremely well, so it's very highly likely to hit something strong in that area on the 16th to the 17th. The 17th, the 18th, that risk begins to diminish. Looks like something down here in Baja Peninsula, and way up here, northwest of Crescent City and Eureka, offshore there, 90%. And then, so here's that peak and risk coming up on the 16th, but that, like I said, that quake could be much stronger because there's a huge risk area there in Southern California. So be aware of that on the 16th to the 17th, strong earthquake in Southern California. All right, in Japan, we have a very high risk off the coast of Sendai and Fukushima, east of Tokyo as well there, northeast of Tokyo, on the 15th to the 16th. Even higher risk there on east of Fukushima and Sendai on the 16th to the 17th. Very high risk over Morioka, Akita, and Sendai in northern Japan on the 17th to the 18th. So we're looking for a strong earthquake in that area. It could be as high as a 6.0 earthquake or larger in the area from Sendai, Fukushima, and Morioka, and that area of Japan. So be aware of that in Japan. Now, Alaska, we're expecting something to hit up in, let's see what that, in Alaska here sometime today. You can see the forecast map shows a very high risk north of Anchorage, south of Fairbanks. And then today, the 13th into the 14th, still very high risk in that area. So still expecting something between a 4.0 and 5.0 in that area between Anchorage and Fairbanks. So be aware of that. And then you can go to quakeprediction.com, check these maps out. High risk in eastern and southeastern Alaska on the 14th to the 15th. Moderately high risk in the southwest. And then pretty significant risk here from Anchorage and down to Kodiak Island on the 15th to the 16th. Pretty high risk there on the 15th to the 16th. And then that diminishes and moves into southeast Alaska on the 16th to the 17th. Once again, in California, looking for a strong earthquake down in Southern California on the 16th into the 17th. This forecast model is working extremely well. We had a strong 95% risk here northwest of Las Vegas, and it produced a 4.1 in that area. Actually, they changed that to a 4.4. So that occurred in that 95% risk area. And now we're looking at a very strong earthquake. Well, it could be just a 4.5, but a strong event, earthquake in that area in Southern California, near, most likely in San Diego and Riverside counties, coming up on the 16th into the 17th. All right, so thanks for following us here at quakeprediction.com. It's we're at 280,000 followers now on social media. 280,000 followers, almost 20 years of research here at quakeprediction.com. Thanks for your support, and we will talk to you after the earthquake in Southern California near San Diego coming up on the 16th to the 17th. Please warn your friends and family about that, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.